where the tissue is, all right? So if I want to get a really good area, right, if I want to get a really good space, could I ask Kelly to turn her head to the left?
Yep.
Yes, let's do that. So I have access to all of this. Supine is easier for this area, right? Could I put her in supported sitting as well? Sure, I could. This is easier access for me. Oh my gosh, I want to stool so bad. This chair is not drivable. All right.
I can go to the store.
It's fine. It's fine. We'll make it work.
She's just being dramatic.
Fine. We'll make it work. All right, so my posture has to be good. Could I do effleurage to both sides if I wanted to? Sorry if I ran over your foot.
Yes.
Could I? Yeah, 100%. But if I'm just working on this right side, all the same principles apply. Okay. So I need to do effleurage first. What kind of effleurage would I do?
Shingles.
Shingles, yes. Should I go from top to bottom this way instead of pushing it back up to her head? Yes, we should. Can I just adapt my hands to make them fit in that area?
Yeah.
Yes, I am not stressed that you guys are not like, black hand, do this, do. No, I'm not stressed about that. We're just trying to warm up the tissue, right? With flat hands. So before this one leaves, the other one starts. That's the premise of a shingle, yes? Okay, any other effleurage strokes that I could do?
Horizontal.
Yes. You okay? Now, could you be here and do this? You sure can. For me, it's better if I'm here at an angle or, my good baby, stop recording, I'm gonna lose my mind.
She like
It really won't work. I don't know what that is. All right. Or can I be at this angle? I really prefer this angle because I can pull that tissue a little bit better. So can I do the same horizontal stroking? Yes. Are my hands going to look a little different?
Yeah.
Sure, but is the same idea happening? You betcha. Okay. So if I feel like those tissues are starting to warm up, what do I do next? Okay.
Are you okay?
Are you all right, Thomas? Oh my God. My heart stopped. Are you really okay?
Right now.
Oh my God.
Right now.
Are you all right?
Sit. Like my son.
No more walking.
Hurts. Okay, good. Your ego's bruised a little. No, not even that. Oh man.
Please tell me
You
what
went down hard.
That's going in our
What? I don't
graduation.
even know what happened.
Slide Joe.
I was really working over here. I was just trying to get over here. So my God. All right. So now we need to do some petrissage. Which petrissage do you think would be appropriate for this area? My gosh, you scared the snot out of me.
That was so funny.
I'm sorry. It'll bruise. Yeah, wax on, wax off. What do we call that?
Two-handed meeting.
Is it going to look the same? Not necessarily. I'm just picking up the tissue and moving it, right? I'm just picking up the tissue and moving it. Like this.
Sorry,
See?
Kelly.
Same premise. Same premise. Picking the tissue up and moving it. Picking the tissue up and moving it. Yeah? Do I need my thumb here? I don't. Skin rolling. Yep. Could I do skin rolling here?
Yeah.
100% I could.
I always call it roll. And I'm like, it's not roll.
Do I need two hands? Look what happens when I use two hands. My hand is all in Kelly's face. Do I need two hands?
No.
I sure don't. Could I do it with one?
Yeah.
Yes. Same deal. Oh, hello.
Hello.
You're tight back there. I'm sorry.
I should put my shoes
So
on.
skin rolling, could we do circular massage? We sure could.
Yeah.
Maybe with two fingers, right? I don't need my whole hand to pick up that tissue. The tissue is how big? Little, right? It's not a hamstring, so I don't need my whole hand to do it. So you're just adapting the same techniques you guys know how to do. Okay, here's my question. Let's say I effleurage, petrissage. Now it's time for deportment. Let's say I just released a trigger point in her upper trap and muscle belly. Okay? I did a little myofascial release, which could we do that here? How would we do that? Do I need to do this?
No.
Not necessarily, I don't have all the space, but the same premise applies. Could I just do this and separate?
Yes.
I could. Could I use my hands like this? Same premise, right? and just wait for the restriction to, yeah, go away. Absolutely, could I do it with one hand? No, because I need the tension between the two if I wanted to spread, right? But could I do myofascial mobilizations with some of that skin rolling or the J stroke? I could do the same thing. It just depends on where we're working, okay? Now, let's say I did that. I released some fascia, released a trigger point. What's next?
Well,
And then-
effleurage.
yeah.
Effleurage it out. Am I going to use tapotement here?
No.
No, right? Because then I would literally just undo everything I just did. It was a waste, yeah? I want her relaxed. I want her elongated. I want this tissue elongated because that's the goal, right? Increasing extensibility to elongate the tissue. And then we stretch, right? How we do that? Sniff your armpit, right? Okay, yeah. And we teach her how to do that. We teach her how to do that at home, right? Yeah, everybody good? Okay, good.
Good hygiene here.
So this is just the same as if you were to do a back. Yes, you just modify the way that you're using your hands. What if I went to an upper extremity?
Same thing.
Same thing. Effleurage, you use a little shingle, right? Could do some horizontal stroking. Bilateral treat, and not so much. But do I need to break this into quadrants for an arm?
Not necessarily.
If you wanted to, you don't have to, right? Could I cover this entire area? Yeah. Sometimes I like to do shoulder to elbow and then forearm, depending on what I'm trying to address, right? What if they're not tied all the way? What if it's just in their forearms? Then I just
go to
work
the
there.
forearm.
Yeah. Do the same thing. Horizontal stroking, everything you guys know. It's nothing different. What if I had to do a quad?
Same thing.
Same thing. That's what I'm telling you. You just modify your tools. Your hands are your tools. That's it. No changes. Okay? Be very careful in the cervical region. All the things. We're not turning anybody blue. We're not turning off oxygen and blood flow. Where are we not touching when we do a cervical massage? Where? Huh?
The front of their neck.
Anterior neck. Why? Yes, and you would be choking your patient. So it's probably not a good idea, right? Okay, so anterior neck we're not touching. Carotids, we're staying off carotids, right? So just
Not
be
bringing it
on the
up,
tissue.
pushing it
Yeah,
down.
let's bring it down, right? We don't push it up. So be very aware of how the tissue orients. Find a trigger point. If you can, we're going to deactivate it. Yes? Okay, questions for me. So try myofascial release, and then if you want to try a hamstring, take a shot at that. If you want to try an arm or cervical, I don't care. Pick one. Just a short little sweet so you can just try it, okay? All right, let's do that. Show me some
Want me to go?
myofascial too.